I really messed up that time. I wish somebody would come in the chat room and tell me that one person who's watching what happened. I accidentally turned the I hit the wrong button when I was trying to stroll to play the song that I wrote years ago. It's only like matter of fact, the guy that asked me to do it over again, I think it was only two chords that he wrote in there. I added a third chord, and then when the change goes, one, two, three, four, five. I added five more chords, right? So, but I think the pads are. Or I think the pads go something like. And then I can go. Well, I'm going to do the song over anyway, but I want to keep it as original as I can. I think I'm pretty sure I copywrote this one. This one, four songs that I took down to the Library of Congress kept coming back, asking me to, it took a while to come. I need to call the Library of Congress to make sure I do have some songs that they're under my name, or how can I look up my own copyright and written songs. But not to repeat what I was talking about earlier, you should, if you have a room full of instruments, you should at least play one of them an hour every day, even if that's not your instrument. Just look at it as if you were a person that didn't play an instrument and you had a passion to play it, and now you have time since it's quarantine to practice. How long would it take you to? I remember back in the 70s when musicians, people would say, your next door neighbor, everybody knew, all the musicians knew each other. And then they would say, what's the name that's playing drums? Or it would be a young guy playing drums and he would be like, sorry. Or he just starting and he would be like, little guy. And one guy I went to school, Rick that lived on Portland Street in Southeast Washington, D.C. Because I remember I was walking to school with him one day and we were both late. And I was trying to keep up with him when he was walking. And I found out he had weights on his legs. He had weights on his legs. And I was trying to keep up with him. He started wearing them weights and practicing every day. Next thing I know, he was with a band called the Jaguars. And they were like older guys. I think he was the youngest one in the band. And I remember he had his shirt off and he was all built, shaped like a triangle. You know, his shoulders were up. His waist was small because he had his shirt off. And we were saying, wow, that's Rick. We didn't even recognize him. But let's say that to say that. And I know he did that in less than a year and a half. All of a sudden, he just stayed in and practiced. So you can the matter of fact, the little bit of time we've been in quarantine is pretty much enough time for anybody to pick up an instrument, even if they haven't played before. And plus, you got YouTube School right here. It's no excuse nowadays for not learning something, which I need to point my finger at myself. If I point one finger this way, I got three pointing back at me. I got two pointing at you. It's not a finger. But let me go ahead. Sorry for the if anybody can leave a chat room, anybody can come in the chat room. It's usually 2, sometimes 3 people in the morning watching. Sometimes I know it's always one person. Oh, Circus Mind, if you're there, I turned my phone off, man. You need to, you can send me an email at pianomoxley@gmail.com. And yeah, you know what? I need to call to find out if I can get one of them free phones. But I need to go online and see if I can purchase one on online, because I realized since I don't have my phone, I can't call and request a phone. You know what? I'm going to go on here and see if I can find the best. I'm going to YouTube best app for telephone, best telephone app for iPad. And for now, I'm gonna have to use that. I want to, yeah. Let me YouTube that. But you know, I was thinking about how would I spend some money if I had it? I definitely would like a real. I would want to get that Nord piano, the wooden one, the red one, not the red one, the wooden one, the whole wooden one for the studio. Would want to get a real. That's as real as piano would get. That or either a Kawhi for the action, full hammer action. And I decided the other day too that I got to take hammer action outside when I'm playing. That a Yamaha CP88 is going to have to be the outdoor keyboard, because if I actually do get the Yamaha 515, that weighs more than yeah, that'll be my outdoor keyboard. I could use another keyboard in there for just piano. This Phantom is not going nowhere unless I really buckle down. There's no reason to take this out right now or at my present playing ability. This is my workstation. This would be the workstation. But I noticed yesterday that I definitely need hammer action. I lose money out there when I'm not playing at my best. Might as well have not went out. But it was the experience that I learned about. I learned it's never a waste of time if you can learn something from it. I learned that I definitely need hammer action and quality sound out there to play my best. I'm pretty sure I could have impressed other people. I could have dragged them. I remember when I was playing out on the street before the world shut down, I had when I had the fat sound that I wanted and the action, not to brag, but no brag, just fat. Person would walk past and I would aim at them with my music or pull my heart out, and they would actually come back. Or ride down when I was in the zone, the person would go down a long escalator, listen to the music, get on the up escalator, come all the way back up, put some money in, and then have to go back down again. Or people would turn around. That's if we get in the zone. But I find that I can get in the zone a lot easier when I have hammer, when I'm actually feeling like I'm sitting at a piano. And plus playing in stereo, the sound makes a difference too. If a fat sound out there where you can turn the volume down, have plenty of power. I found out yesterday I had to turn the volume almost all the way down because I was just making noise. Second day making noise, but say that to say that I wouldn't mind. You know what? That Nord, that was years ago. I remember I used to look at the Nord. I said, man, $4,000. That was like years ago. $4,000 was like $16,000 or $8,000. Now I can see myself. I got my Phantom here, but I bought this through Time with Sweetwater gave me a card, so I'm actually only paying. I think I'm paying $200 a month for this. $100 for Sweetwater and $100 to the bank that financed it. So yeah, but I can see myself buying one of those Nords, the Nord piano. What is it? 3. I can see myself. I actually can see myself. Well, I'm out there paying almost a $3,000 keyboard now. It's 2,700. 2,700. Yeah. That CP88. that's $2,700. So I can definitely. I wonder if I can see myself playing a $4,000 keyboard on the street, piano on the street. And would have to be for the love of it for sure, because it would be a while before, as the world is shut down right now. But then again, I don't want to tie God's hands. I don't want to tie God's hands as far as blessings are concerned. I'm saying that blessings can't come because I can't see it. Or should I should have faith, the substance of things hoped for. I don't see it, so I hoping for it. I should actually hope for it and have it without seeing it. That I have to have the evidence of things not seen. What's the evidence of it? My belief, my faith. Is that's faith is? Yeah, that's what faith is. My faith is the substance of things that I'm hoping for. My faith is the evidence. My faith is the evidence of things that I don't see. Let me get out of here. I think it's a better broadcast than the other one. Plus, I'm down 11 minutes. I'm gone. Peace and hair grease. I'm going to make a promise that I'm going to have some sequential music for you with the bass, piano, sequential. I need to start on a session ASAP. I got my little chair. I can reach the keyboard. I got no excuse. Got no excuse. I prayed for this situation, to be in a situation like this. I know I did over 37 years ago. It was at least 30 years ago. I remember I was living in a shelter and I was walking down the street, going down the street to get a honey bun, maybe some milk, get my breakfast. I caught myself being into I was in a good situation because I had a rack. I had a bed to sleep in the shelter. It was actually a army cot, and had a little nightstand I made there out of a box. I had a poster on right over top of my head, Chainsaw Massacres, and had a couple of friends in there. So I would play the flute, make a little money, go in the morning. I had a little bit of change, had enough to get something to eat. I remember walking around the corner, going down to there was only a liquor store to buy something to eat, milk and a honey bun, like I said. I remember walking down the street dreaming of a place that I could live and wake up in and be able to practice or be able to record. And as a matter of fact, I didn't even see the part about recording, just some place to practice in, some kind of little being financed. Well, the dream is true. The dream came true. So here I'm need to now take advantage. Don't forget where your prayers, all your blessings come from. God gave me my blessings. So all my blessings here, he answered so many prayers that I requested. I didn't get on my knees and say it. I just was like, there was a desire in my heart. And the Bible says he would feel, feel the desires of your heart. It's true. It's true. I'm gone, John. Peace and hair grease.